Jai Hind friends, warm welcome to our YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to file ITR 1 live practically step by step with the help of Form 16. If you are a private employee, public employee, government employee, you must have received your Form 16 which contain Part A and Part B. Suppose you have selected old tax regime while your employer asks you, but now you have option, you can file your ITR in other regime. If you have selected new tax regime, you can file in old. If you have selected old tax regime, then you can also file your ITR in new tax regime. So with the help of Form 16 live practically step by step we are going to file ITR 1. If you are getting salary or pension income, if you are getting income from house property from one house or shop, if you want to take home loan interest benefit, and if you have any other part-time income like saving interest, FD interest or any other part-time income, then ITR 1 can be filed. Before filing ITR 1, make sure to check AIS, TIS and Form 26AS. Friends, if you still feel any problem, feel free to ask us in comment box. If you want to take any professional help, you can call, message or WhatsApp us. Without further delay, just jump into the income tax portal and let's file ITR 1 with the help of Form 16. So friends, we are going to file ITR 1 with the help of form number 16. As you know very well, there are two parts of this form, Part A and Part B. Part A is not that much important because in Part B you will be able to find detailed analysis of your salary breakdown. So here in Part A you will be able to find name and address of your employer, name and address of yourself, and here you will be able to see the period for which this Form 16 has been issued from 1st April 24 to 31st March 25, means financial year 24-25 and assessment year will be 25-26. In this form you will be able to see the total income you have received and the total TDS which has been deducted by the employer. Now let's discuss about the Part B of form number 16. Here again you will be able to see name and address of employer, name and address of employee, that is you, PAN number, TAN number and PAN of employee. Here again the period and again the assessment year. The main part, the main thing of the Form 16 will be starting from here. It is asking whether opting out of taxation under section 115 BSc A1. The meaning of this sentence is, are you going to select new tax regime or old tax regime according to Form 16? Here it is asking for opting out, means by default you are under new tax regime, and if you will going out from this regime you will be able to select the old tax regime. Here opting out selected as no, means we are not going to out from new tax regime. So this Form 16 has been prepared as per Form 16. Sometime here written whether opting for taxation, then the situation will be adverse. Here you have to select yes for new tax regime, but it is asking opting out. So make sure and clear your doubt that this Form 16 has been prepared as per the new tax regime, and we are going to file ITR in old tax regime, but we will compare in both tax regime, old and new. Here 17.1, 17.2 and 17.3. The income which showing here in Form 16 you have to show in income tax return form. No deduction, no exemption under section 10 has been given because you have selected the new tax regime. Here you will be able to see 75,000 rupees as standard deduction because in new tax regime you will be able to receive the 75,000 rupees standard deduction, but in old tax regime only 50,000 standard deduction will be available for each employee and pensioner. And now in the deduction section you will be able to see ATC, CCC, ATD. Any deduction is not given here because you have selected new tax regime. After all your deduction, aggregate deduction becomes 0, then your taxable income will be this much, and now you have to pay tax as per slab rate which will come 33222, and you know very well after tax you need to pay 4% health and education cess. So overall you need to pay 34551 as your tax, and the same has been already deducted as TDS. Now for filing ITR, what we have to do, we have to open any browser in your laptop, computer or mobile and come visit the portal incometax.gov.in. Now click on the login button which is showing in the right upper side. Now it will ask you to enter your user ID. User ID can be either PAN card or your Aadhaar card. So after putting your PAN or Aadhaar, just click on the continue button. Now just click on this checkbox and now you have to mention your password here. If you forget your password, so you need not to worry. Just click on the forget button and using your Aadhaar OTP, you can create your new password. So after putting your password, you need to click on the continue button. Your income tax portal will be look like this. Before filing ITR, you have to click on this AIS, in which you will be able to see transactions which are showing as per your PAN card in TIS and AIS. And after that, you need to check your form 26AS. Now click on the AIS button. Now click on the proceed button. Now it will take us to another separate website. Again click on this AIS symbol which is showing here, and now you have to select the financial year 24-25, and now you need to click on this TIS option. When we click on the TIS option, any transactions showing in transactions done by in my PAN card will be showing here. Any salary or pension income, interest from saving bank account, and purchase of securities. Suppose you have done any SIP in mutual fund and you have not redeemed them, you have not sell them, then you can file your ITR 1 very well. If you have redeemed any mutual fund, then ITR 1 will not be applicable. Then you need to file ITR 2. Here only purchase is showing here. So we have to take care. We have to mention all the detail in our income tax return. Second thing, again come on income tax portal, come on the e-file income tax return. Now we have to select the view form 26AS option. When we click on this view form 26AS, need to confirm. It will take us to a separate website. Click on this I agree button. Now click on the proceed button. Now you have to click on view tax credit form 26AS. Now we have to select the assessment year, which will be 25-26. View as HTML. Click on view download button. Here any transactions on which your TDS has been deducted, detail of tax deducted, the name of deductor who TDS has been deducted, and section is also given. For salary or pension, section will be 192, and here the amount paid or credited. You can see very well 907,222. This amount should be in AIS, in TIS, in 26AS, in your form 16. So it should be, the amount should be the same in across all the forms, and TDS deduction is also showing here. So let me make you confirm 907,222, and in salary 907,222, and in form 16 again you will be able to see 907,222. So it is confirmed that all the data is already confirmed and okay. Now come on the dashboard. Here you can click on the file now button directly. Otherwise come on e-file income tax return, file income tax return. Need to select assessment year 25-26. Click on the online button, click on the continue button. If previously you have tried to file your ITR, and you can start resuming that form also, and you can start new filing by clicking start new filing here. Now it will ask you to your status, which is the individual. If your fourth character of your PAN card is P, which is person, click on the continue button. ITR form need to select. So friends, what you have to do, you need to click on the ITR 1. You know very well that who can file ITR 1 and who cannot file ITR 1. From this year, if you are having long-term capital gain up to rupees 1,25,000 rupees, then you can also select ITR 1. Click on the proceed with ITR 1. It will show you a message that your new tax regime is default tax regime, and you will not be able to take any deduction, HRA, ATC, etc. If you want to take deductions and exemptions, then you need to select the old tax regime. Now click on the OK button and click on the let's get started. It will ask you the reason why you are filing your ITR. If your income is more than 3 lakh rupees, just click on the income is more than basic exemption limit. If you have did any transactions falling in this criteria, then select them. If you do not know what to select, just click on the others, click on the continue button. No need to worry. Now we will going to file in ITR in simple steps. Personal information, our income detail, our deductions, our taxes paid, and verify your tax liability. Here you can say most of the data is coming already automatically. So click on the personal information. Now your name, your contact detail, your address will be coming here. Nature of employment you need to select. Who giving you the salary, the status of your employer, central government, state government. If you are not getting any salary, then click on the not applicable. If you are getting salary from private employer, then click on the others. In our case, we are getting salary from state government. We have selected that. If you are filing your ITR before 15 of September, then you need to select on that. Now important part is old tax regime or new tax regime. So if you want to select the new tax regime, there will be no tax up to 7 lakh rupees income, but deduction and exemptions will not be available. If you click on this yes button, it will take you to the old tax regime, where after taking deductions and exemptions up to 5 lakh rupees income is tax free. If your income is up to 7 lakh or you don't want to claim any refund or anything, then you just click on the no button. If you want to take any deductions, because in our practical example case, our form 16 has been prepared as per the new tax regime, but we are going to file ITR in old tax regime. So we have selected it is yes. Now in bank detail, all the bank account need to add by clicking on add another. At least one bank account should be validated and nominated for refund also. Now simply click on the confirm button. So your personal information detail has been confirmed successfully. Now main and important part of our video, we need to click on the gross total income. You know very well income from salary, and one message is also we have seen that we have given all the data from your AIS, from your TIS, and from your 26AS. So the amount which is exact same as per our AIS, TIS, form 26AS and form number 16. So if you want to change anything, you can click on the edit button here. If we click on the edit button here, it will show us the amount. This figure is editable mode. So if you have any other exempt income, you can show here. Here you are getting only 50,000 rupees standard deduction, because in old tax regime it is only 50,000 rupees. If you have selected a new tax regime, then you will be able to 75,000 rupees deduction. If any additional deductions, exemptions are showing there and you need not to claim them, you just click on the delete button here, click on the yes button. Now click on the save button. So our salary income has been saved already. Now income from house property. Suppose if you have taken any home loan and you are paying EMI of that, so you know very well that there are two portions. One is principal and second is interest. Interest up to 2 lakh rupees paid for self-occupied property can be claimed in old tax regime. So in our case, we do have a home loan. Click on the edit button. Now you need to select the type of property. So if you are living in this property yourself and also want to claim the home loan benefit, so click on the self-occupied, click on the save button. Now you have to income from house property, you have already selected the self-occupied. Now what you have to do, come in the below section 24B, interest on borrowed capital. So click on the add another. If you do not have any home loan, interest or principal, you can skip this part. So you have taken the loan from bank or other than bank. Now just mention the name of that bank, how much amount of loan account number you have to mention here. So we have mentioned the loan account number when your loan has been sanctioned. Suppose in our case in 2020 July 23rd we have sanctioned this loan, and total amount of loan, how much amount we have taken. So in our case 30 lakh rupees loan we have taken, and the balance of the last date of financial year means on 31st March 25, how much amount of loan you have outstanding we need to mention here. And main and important part of our video, how much interest we have paid to the bank. So you can take interest certificate from bank and from directly you can mention the amount here. Suppose in our case we have paid 2,10,000 rupees as a interest, and when we click on the save button, so you know very well up to 2 lakh rupees deduction can be claimed under interest of home loan paid. So if we have mentioned more than that amount, still system will give us the 2 lakh rupees deduction only. Now click on the section 24B. We have already mentioned the interest from home loan, and now income from other sources. If you are having any saving bank interest, suppose in our case we are getting 10,000 rupees interest from saving bank account of all the bank account. Click on the save button. If you are having any other income from other source, income tax refund, suppose you have given tuition income, so add another. Click nature of income in the last, any other. In description you can mention the nature of amount, and you have earned 1000 rupees as income from tuition. Just click on the save button. Now your salary, your home loan, your interest, your other source has been mentioned already. Now exempt income, the income which is not chargeable to tax, but you must show them, like PPF interest if you are having any PPF amount, and long term capital gain under section 112A up to 1,25,000 rupees can be shown in ITR 1 from this year. Now you need to click on the confirm button. Now our gross total income has already also confirmed. So if you are going in old tax regime, then this column total deduction also become most important. Click on the total deduction. Suppose if you are filing your ITR in new tax regime, so you need not to do anything, just click on the confirm button. As we are going to file ITR in old tax regime, so main and important deduction of section 80C, we need to click on the edit button to claim rupees 1,50,000 rupees deduction. What you have to do, you need to click on the add another. So friends, in the amount eligible for deduction, suppose we have paid 1 lakh rupees for our life insurance or term insurance, and we need to mention the policy number and any detail if you are having. Suppose if you have invested in ELSS, if you have paid the tuition fees of your child, then you need to input the receipt number of that receipt. Now click on the save button. As I have mentioned that the person is also paying the home loan, interest and principal. So this person has paid 2 lakh rupees as a principal of the home loan, and here home loan account number need to mention. Now click on the save button. So overall we have mentioned here 3 lakh rupees, but as per rule, you know very well, only up to 1,50,000 rupees deduction can be claimed. So click on the save button. One more thing you need to check, 80C, 80CCC and 80CCD1, the amount including all of three deductions will be limited to 1.5 lakh rupees. Suppose in 80CCD1, the contribution of employee is getting higher than rupees 1,50,000 rupees. So what you can do, you can mention the additional amount of the 80CCD1 in 80CCD1B up to rupees 50,000 rupees. So you need to mention PRAN number of that as well. Now 80CCD2, if any contribution to NPS by employer, you will be able to see in your form 16, 80CCH will be limited to Agnipath scheme only. Here 80D in health insurance, if you have paid any premium, just click on the edit button. If you and yourself, any person in your family is senior citizen, then you need to click on the yes, otherwise click on the no. Now here you need to click on the add another. Suppose you have taken a policy from a company and the policy number you have to mention, and suppose you will mention here 26,000 rupees. When you click on the save button, you know very well up to rupees 25,000 rupees can be claimed. So excess amount will not be eligible for section 80D. For your family, suppose anyone from your family is a senior citizen, more than 60 year of age, you need to click on the yes button. Now what you have to do, you need to put the detail here in the add another. So again you need to input the policy number, the name of employer, and suppose the name of the your insurer. Suppose you have make the payment of rupees 52,000 rupees, and you know very well it is restricted to 50,000 rupees only. Here you will be able to see 50,000 only. So amount of rupees your and your parents premium will be shown here. Total deduction will be shown in the eligible amount of deduction. Click on the save button. So after clicking on the save button, any other deduction, suppose 80DD, 80DDB, 80E, 80EE, EEA, EEB, 80G if you have paid any donations, 80GG if you are not getting HRA and you have paid the rent. So 80GG you can claim up to rupees 60,000 rupees deduction, but for that you have to pay, you have to fill form 10BA. And now 80GGA, GGC, 80TTA if you are getting any saving bank account interest, so it should be came the data automatically, but it is not coming. So click on the edit button. As I have mentioned here, in the income from other source we have got the 10,000 rupees income from saving bank account. Click on the save button. Any other deduction which is you think that it is comfortable and you have proofs. So friends, I am giving you a warning and a recommendation. Don't take any fake deductions and exemptions, because department is very strict this time. Department can ask any documentary evidence of the deduction claim in the ITR, and any other deductions you can claim here. Just click on the confirm button. Now in the taxes paid, anyone which have deducted your TDS on salary other than salary, form 16C, anyone has collected your TCS, if you have paid advance tax, if you have paid any self-assessment tax. Suppose if your tax is becoming payable, so you need to pay that tax as a self-assessment tax. We have created a detailed video already. So after paying your advance self-assessment tax, just click on the add another. Now BSR code, date, challan number and amount you need to mention here, and click on the save button. So amount will be shown here. Click on the confirm button. Verify your tax liability. Friends, you know very well, if in old tax regime, after all the deductions and exemptions, if your income become below 5 lakh rupees, so your tax will be calculated. But as per section 87A, your tax will be get exempt up to rupees 12,500, but our tax is coming 9161 only. So we need not to pay any tax, a single rupees tax. Here you will be able to see tax, interest, penalty, entire amount becoming 000. Now you need to click on the confirm button. Now again you need to click on the proceed to verification. So here is a good news for you. You are eligible for a refund of this much amount. Its amount depend on case to case. Suppose if no TDS has been deducted, so you need to pay amount of rupees 0. Suppose if any tax payable is becoming, then you can show it will show you here you need to pay this much amount, and here you can check amount pay now or pay later. Now preview and submit your return. Just click in this checkbox, and the place you have to mention in the place from sitting where you are filing this ITR. Click on the proceed to validation. Suppose any error will found by the portal, it will be shown here by number wise. You can click on that error and you can rectify it, and you can process this ITR. You can process, you can follow the step again. Now validation is successfully. Now we need to click on the preview button. When we click on the preview button, it will show entire detail which we have mentioned. Now click on the proceed to validation. Again validation got successful. There is no error found. Click on the proceed to verification. It will give you the three options. One is e-verify now, which is recommended by the department. E-verify within 30 days. If you are not able to e-verify it, you can send the signed ITRV to CPC Bengaluru within 30 days. So we are selecting e-verify now. Click on the continue button. Now friends, Aadhaar OTP option need to select. Click on the continue button. I agree, generate Aadhaar OTP. A 6-digit Aadhaar OTP will come on your mobile number. You need to mention that, and after that you need to click on validate button. After clicking on the validate, it will ask you for submission. Now it will ask you to confirm submission of return, and it is also giving a warning. After that, the modification not be allowed. You have to revise your ITR. Now we are going to submit because we are confirmed and submitted successfully. Now you can check your ITR has been successfully submitted and it is validated, and ITR is submitted successfully means when you have to click on the proceed button, you have successfully filed and verify your return, and it will showing a message that you will be notified to this mobile number and this email ID of the further processing. When your ITR get processed, when your ITR refund has been processed, they will notify you. Now you can click on the go to dashboard or download receipt. Receipt is the one page ITR acknowledgement. When we click on the download receipt, it will a single page PDF get downloaded. When we click on this download file, it will be shown like this, that your ITR acknowledgement and and here you will be able to see the assessment year, all the income which you have shown, all the TDS which you have claimed. Means your ITR has been filed. Before filing ITR, please check AIS, TIS and Form 26AS, and you must have your professional CA chartered accountant. You can take any professional services from us by calling, WhatsApp or messaging us. So friends, if you have liked this video, please thumbs up us and please like this video. If you have any doubt, query, question, feel free to comment in comment box and share this video with your near and dear one. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.